I was wondering if traveling out of the country for a few weeks to visit a sick family member would work against me while initial SSD application is being processed. I don't think it's going to make any difference to the adjudicators. If you get in front of the judge might ask you, have you traveled any place? And if you traveled out of the country for a few weeks, the judge will want details. What did you do? Was it sightseeing? Were you, how was it, if you have back problems, for example, how did you deal with being on a plane for 10 or 11 hours? So, it could raise some questions, because if you're saying I can only sit for 10 or 15 minutes, but you sat on a plane for 10 hours, there's an inconsistency there. If you went, it sounds like, visiting a sick family member, it's not like you're going on tours, but, if you go someplace and you decide to take a tour because you happen to be there and you climb castle walls or something like that, then yeah, that's inconsistent a little bit with, being disabled, especially for physical stuff. So, I think it could be a factor down the road, probably not. And again, if you're simply going there and you're in a house with a sick relative, and you're just there to provide moral support and you really don't do anything different that you would do at home, then, what's the difference other than explaining away the traveling? And, I've had people say, well, my traveling was, I was on a plane for 4 or 5 hours and I got an aisle seat. I was getting up every 15 or 20 minutes walking around, or I rode in a car and I had to stop every 30 minutes. So, I don't think it's, if you can explain it, I don't see that as a huge problem. Again, touring, sightseeing, taking bike tours, that's more of a problem, but visiting a sick relative, I don't think that's an issue. I had a case not too long ago where my client, her daughter paid for her to go, on a vacation to Europe, and she slipped and fell literally the first day, and she spent the entire time in a hotel room. And so that came up at the hearing, so that can happen too. Hi, this is Jonathan Ginsberg, and I hope you found this video helpful. If you'd like to know more about how to win your Social Security disability case, I'd like to invite you to download my Secrets to Getting Approved Early Survival Kit that I created just for people like you. Currently, I'm making the survival kit available at no cost, and I encourage you to grab your copy now. Some of the topics I cover include, how do I know if I have a case? Is it the right time for me to file my claim? 9 common mistakes that can doom your case. The 3 must-have arguments you use to win your case. And a topic that every disability claimant wants to know, how to avoid trick questions from the judge. If you or a loved one need to win Social Security disability benefits, you'll find the Survival Kit essential reading. Download your Survival Kit right now and at no cost. Just visit ssdanswers.com/survival and sign up. It's that easy. Please act now. And as always, I wish you the best.